have a Begode Falcon, and EVs is doing a promotion right now where if you buy an EUC, they give you a free helmet. I already have a TSG Pass Pro, but I figured, well, it's free helmet, so can't really complain. See, I just got up to get this at the door. I have a bit of experience riding an electric unicycle. I've ridden a Kingsong 16X, the suitcase looking one. My next wheel up was an S22, the before the Pro, and that was, and I've had an M10-4, and I love that thing. It's great for just taking to a small town or a little park and just riding around with it, getting a little bit of practice. I was thinking about getting an M10-5, but I sold my S22. That's because I kind of had a jump between EUCs and Surons for a little bit. I had a Talaria for a good year. It was fun, learned some wheelies. I'd like to get back into EUCs, but before I buy a $4,000 or $5,000 wheel, I thought I'd start out small with the one that everyone seems to be talking about. Here today, checking out the new wheel. Honestly, yeah. I like the pedals. Studded. Oh yeah. Big. Kind of like the Air. Well, they're a little better than the... I don't know if those are the master pedals or they're new. You guys are going to have to tell me about that. Big tire on it. It was 90/90, I think. Yeah, 90/90. I went for the street tire because I mostly ride street. I know I've been hearing kind of mixed things about the street or the knobby. Everyone's saying go for the knobby. I don't know. I'm used to street, so. I don't like, I'm not gonna like these. I just print my own pads. I'm printing some pads for this right now, and I always like these better. Yeah, it doesn't look as good as like a factory, but I like custom pads. I was used to the S22 pads, like the base pads, and they were garbage, so love the orange. I know like most EUCs seem to be going with orange nowadays, but I mean, I like it. When I see, this is my I had a red wheel, now I have an orange one. Yeah, let's stand. Oh yeah. Perfect height. And just, it takes a bit of force. I feel like I'm just gonna scratch shit out of that paint, but I heard the mudguard wasn't that great. Begode tends to do this. They put holes in their mudguard and it just kind of flies out the back end, but yeah, I like it. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the charger that comes with the Begode Falcon. It is 100 volts at 5 amps. It's not bad. It's quite small too. Well, small enough. Go it. It's hold down left button, press right button, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. I got it figured out now. I just had to restart it. But, yeah, let's check out the suspension. Let's check out the suspension on her. I don't have my shoes on, but this will just hurt. Oh yeah. That's not bad. Oh, I like the pedals. That's great. That's all you need.
I had to change the pads up because the stock pads are just absolutely brutal. So we're printing some new pads because I'm too cheap to get another set of Grizzlies. I had some on the S22, but yeah, I don't want to get a new set. These ones work just fine. So I've put a good 200 or 300 kilometers on it now, and there are some things I like about it and some things that I don't. Coming from an S22, I can't judge it too harshly for being a small $2,000 100 volt wheel. Starting off with the positives, it's built quite well outside of the usual Chinesium bolts and having to tighten up the motor mounts the first day I got it. It's pretty nimble. I believe it is a 14-inch tire. I could be wrong on that. The pedals are great. They kind of work a little bit too well. I feel like with a little too locked in with the stock pads. But now that we have a set of custom ones on there, it's not too bad. The headlight is pretty bright. I didn't do any night riding yet, so I'll reserve judgment for that. The wheel is pretty nimble. It's quite easy to do some tricks on it or toss it around.
But again, be careful. This is still only a 100-volt wheel. You can overpower it quite easily. The simple spring suspension does a great job of absorbing small bumps and a few jumps. I don't really have any complaints on it. It does what it's supposed to. As for seated riding, well, there really isn't a seat to begin with. It's just a flat piece of metal. You're basically sitting on the handle, but I stuck a piece of foam that I carved out of a yoga block on it, just because they don't really make a seat for a small wheel like this. It's not really designed to be sat on, but you can do it. Overall, I think the wheel is pretty good. I didn't like it at first, the first few hundred kilometers that I took it out, probably because I was expecting something that it wasn't. Coming from an S22, but for a $2,000 wheel, that's 100 volts, pretty torquey, great pedals, great light, great trolley handle. I really do think this is an amazing commuter wheel for entry level or even experts. No, it's not the fastest out there, but it's a great wheel to just throw into your trunk, take it on a trip, and commute around with. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.